Okay, I think that's...
You got it.
Yeah, all right, thank you. So I was debating whether to read something in a new book that's about to come out or something completely different, and I'm gonna do, oh, this is frozen now. Sorry.
Do you want me to come back to you?
Huh?
Do you want me to come back?
No, I just had to reopen it.
I just don't want to rush you.
That's okay. Just want to make sure I can read the whole thing. Okay. It's called The Cave. I am hiding in a cave on a cliff along the shoreline with the remains of a human sacrifice. Lovers that found their way here, living by the seasons, making fires, making love. They didn't miss the world at all. They had the waves to fill the space between their thoughts. They had bird and seal neighbors. They walked slowly. They loved exploring each other. Exploration, sacrifice, transformation. Or was it the other way around? No one knows how they got to the cave. People tell stories and sing songs about conflict and treachery. In truth, it was curiosity. They were drawn to a light in the cave someone left glowing inside. They could see it across the water. They could hear it calling them together with gentle persistence. Thank you.
Thank you, Erin. Next, we have a Hot L regular. Also has been a feature in the Hot L. Donald Berger.
Stefan, thank you. Sophia and Emma, thank you very much. I wrote this poem for my wife, and I found it recently after not having seen it for a long time. And I don't remember exactly when I wrote it, but I felt when I read it that it held up and it could have worked now, and I was still happy with it, that I found the right notes to hit to express my admiration and affection to her, to my wife Cindy Moss. And it's called Resting Quietly. Key to the key cutter itself, she shines and doesn't age. We ask what consciousness is, and she says, it's mind awareness, but it's difficult. I'll have to think about it. This morning in bed, when I asked the time, she said, not edgily, look at the clock. I don't want to open my eyes. If I asked, what are you doing? Then she would have said, resting quietly. The wind whaps the house, and the brain just as easily incorporates it. Thank you.
Thank you, Don. All right, so we have one more open mic poet, but I'll ask one more time. Anybody else want to read? We have one spot. Sophia does. Fantastic. All right, well, let's do this then. Sophia, you're up next.
Okay, hello. I'm Sophia. I feel really joyful to be able to help host tonight's event. I actually started working at the Ivy in Bird in Hand because I attended the Hot L series when I first moved to Baltimore. So this was really full circle. It means a lot to me. I have a poem that I haven't read out loud, and so I thought, you know what? Why not test it right now?
Yeah.
Okay. This poem is called I Want to Be Good. I want to cross both legs and hold a prayer in one finger. I want to be good. I want to funnel milk through one hand and stroke death with the other and not be afraid. I want to be good and tell you not to be afraid. I want to be good. I want to light the candle for my children, feed squirrels mango as a treat, and watch their chins get licked golden brown. I want to be good. I want to save cattle, save kittens from mechanical cadaver, find oak grass on the road back and smell it, make a pie. I want to be good. I want to show up to the protest with a slingshot of bullets already through my neck. I want to be good. I want to look straight through the eyes of my oppressor and not feel like a feather to my own country, but with softened and perfumed arms, treat them with enough love to cause resolute to my violence, to my anger, change their minds, have them resent their misinformation, and after, I will feed them. I want to be good. I want to be brave against these suckling teeth that have mounted over my arms since the very day that I was born, that coddles me and pushes me out from my breasts. I want to be good. I don't want to die. I want to be good. Thank you.
Thank you, Sophia. And our last open mic poet of the day. I believe it's your first time reading in the open mic. All right. Camilo Montoya, please come on up.
Tia Nena has a box, 5 feet wide and 5 feet tall. At any given moment, you can pass by her house and watch how my tia can wrap any item with so much love, making sure no matter where her box ends up, nothing could ever break. Shoes, curtains, tuna cans, napkins, book ticks, batteries, chargers, construction paper, candles, watches, everything wrapped with so much love, so nothing could ever break. For my 20th birthday, I went to visit her for the first time. And as I watched her pack her box, I dared to ask, would you ever want to go back? She stopped. Where? Home. She put the paper down and said, well, can't you see I am home? Can't you see that that is my kitchen, downstairs is my garage, this is my home. Tia Nena lives in Daly City, and I live in Silver Spring, but the two of us are from Managua. Tia, I know this is your house, but Managua is so beautiful. And I still can understand every time you talk of her, you never talk about how beautiful our country is. You never talk about how beautiful our streets are. And I can't understand why you hate Managua as much as you do. Shh, she said. Don't ever speak to me about beauty that you've never seen. And don't ever describe to me a hate that you've never felt. With momentary tears that evaporated from her anger, she reminded me of a terremoto. She reminded me that at midnight on December 23rd, 1972, Nicaragua suffered the worst earthquake in its history. Homes, dreams, and families crumbled. 2/3 of Managua's residents displaced. The city that raised me was nothing but a cheap patchwork over the memories of the once great city that raised her. Tia Nena has a box, And every year, for as long as I can remember, I would sit eagerly on my grandmother's living room just to see that box arrive, just to see what she had sent to me. And now here I am, 20 years old, watching her pack that same old box, saying how each item had a purpose, how much this person needs this, the look in that person's eyes when she got a taste of this, how someone's birthday was coming up, how someone else's daughter was having a baby, and little by little she described what everything was and where it was going. Martin had a dream. Tito Puente had a timbal. Roberto Clemente had a bat. Well, my tia Nena has a box. And no matter how hard this world may try to shatter her heart in a million pieces, no one could ever fit it in that box.